is a win for brilliant Bunting.
The German leg of the Premier League is always one of the big nights of the tournament, but this year it turned out to be one of the most surprising as well, because this was week 9 and Stephen Bunting still hadn't won a single game, so was sat rock bottom of the table.
You've joined us live on Sky Sports from the Uber Arena in the magnificent city of Berlin, Germany.
Stephen, double 8 the target. Stephen Bunting's not won a match in 2025. He has now. Stephen Bunting wins in the Premier League for the first time in a decade. Everything comes to he who waits.
Could taste success in Berlin. He has battered the world number 1. The Bullet, winless for so long, wins back-to-back games, and Stephen Bunting is in the final here in Berlin.
Tops. Surely now, he finds it. Gerwen Price into the nightly final. Taking full advantage of the bye afforded to him by Michael van Gerwen's injury absence.
So we had our final. Could the Bullet genuinely go from 0 to hero in the German capital?
Gerwen Price leads this one, and he wants Stephen Bunting to know.
Berlin, but it's Bunting who holds it together quite beautifully. Remember, before this evening, he had not won a game. He'd not won a match, he'd not won anything. What a story this will be then. For the nightly win, which coming into this evening would have seemed highly unlikely. But how likely is it now? Double 16. That is a win for brilliant Bunting in Berlin. What a story. He was bottom of the pile, pointless at one point. Now he has 5 points.
Oh, it's still not sunk in, to be honest. Bit of a whirlwind. The aim was to try and win a game, to be honest. After the first 8 weeks, I feel like I've played really well throughout the tournament, and yeah, it's been a lonely place, but I've done it. I can't believe it, and yeah, I'm over the moon. To win a Premier League night is a special achievement, especially here in Berlin. The crowd was fantastic tonight, and yeah, I'm glad that I could give the German fans something back. Amazing, to be honest. The £10,000 a lovely bonus, but to have 2 trophies, well, a trophy and the bear, to go on the mantelpiece and to remember this night by forever, to be honest. I can share this moment with the family when I get home, and like I said, it's a special moment. And to win any game in the Premier League, it was always going to be tough this year after the start I've had, but to go and win a night is beyond my wildest dreams, to be honest, and I'm just so happy that I was able to do it.
And the dreaming didn't stop for the Bullet there either, because just 3 days later, a couple of hours away from Berlin in Riesa, Bunting finally won his first ever European Tour event, beating Nathan Aspinall in the final.
For Nathan Aspinall, but for Stephen Bunting, he picks up his maiden European Tour title here in Riesa. He wins the International Darts Open.
Then back on the Pro Tour, Cameron Menzies continued his fine form in Leicester, picking up his second career title. Well, Gerwen Price made it 3 for the year already, but had to hold off a sensational fight back from Josh Rock, who lost despite an average of 110.
Gerwen Price, a 3-time winner on the Pro Tour this year.
And then it was on to Manchester for week 10 of the Premier League, with a lot of talk about a homecoming for Luke Littler.
You've joined us live on Sky Sports from the Arena in the great city of Manchester!
But Stockport's Nathan Aspinall wanted to have his say too.
Combination, and he's hit it to win the match. No reaction, that is sudden display. He waves his hand up in the air because of the think the loose start in that visit, but that is a 96 average, 6 from 6.
And even when Littler did take to the stage, it was the in-form Price who produced the standout moment.
Third 180 for Price, he isn't finished just... Well, Rock Cross hit 7 perfect darts earlier. Gezi has hit 6. He's hit 1.
Yes. 60. Yes. Double 12. Get in there, pal. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent.
180s for Price. Is it enough?
Will he get a poke at that double 18? No. That double top has been at the end of those fingers. About time I beat you. Price hits the 9, but it's Littler that wins the match. He beats Gerwen Price.
Then came a 118.5 average from Luke Humphries.
Here's the first shoulder motion. He knows he's done something special on that stage there, Luke Humphries. Acknowledged by Stephen Bunting. His little winning streak has come to an end. There's not a lot he could have done about that.
And how about another 9? I'll let Stuart tell you if he hits it.
Luke the New. 144 for Luke the New. He dug deep. He's got a dart at double 5 for a place in the final. Luke Littler denied back-to-back wins in Manchester. He had his opportunities, but great performance. He really dug deep and fought it out with a 93 average.
Nathan Aspinall sweeps MVG aside. He is right in the hunt, he is climbing the table, and the Asp cannot keep the smile off his face. Nathan through to his 3rd nightly final in this year's Premier League and searching for his first win.
So we had an Aspinall v Humphries final, the Asp looking to force his way into the playoff places, Coolhand hoping to run down Littler at the top of the table.
Yes, he can! The lad from Stockport has won it! He's the main man in Manchester, Nathan Aspinall's first nightly win this year in the Premier League. He moves into the top 4 at the expense of Michael van Gerwen.
You know, it's been a dream of mine. You know, there's a few things that I wanted to do in my career, and one of them was win a Premier League night in Manchester. What an absolutely amazing reception I've had tonight from start to finish. You know, I played really well. Didn't play too well in the final, but I dug deep, you know, and I think that was testament to, well, I think that is how I needed to win this final tonight. You know, I played well 2 games, came from 3-0 down to win, and yeah, I just think that is, I've shown all my fans in Manchester what Nathan's about, and so proud to win tonight.
Back on the Pro Tour in the Netherlands, it was 2 serial winners who took the titles. Australia's Damon Heta said he was lucky to win Players' Championship 13, benefiting from missed doubles against him.
Incredibly hard to live with right now, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it just?
But there was nothing lucky about Johnny Clayton, who only dropped 9 legs in 7 games in a dominant display the next day.
The title, and it is 7th heaven for Johnny Clayton.
And from there, it was only a short trip for the Dutch leg of this year's Premier League.
Double 8. Dutch delight for Dobey as he downs Luke Humphries in the opening match in Rotterdam. He can. 2 at double 12. Stephen Bunting silences the Dutch crowd, shuts out Michael van Gerwen, wins in the Premier League in Rotterdam. The man at the bottom of the table, fighting to avoid the wooden spoon.
was way off. It's Littler's chance for a three-figure out.
Tops! That is how you take it. 145 under the cosh.
Double 10 for the match to reach the final. Chris Dobey is in the final in Rotterdam. He sinks Nathan Aspinall.
Bunting again taking his time, 70 required, finds the first. Double 8 the target, double 8 is found, and it's Stephen Bunting who wins 6-5 over Luke Littler.
And it's time to welcome back our finalists.
So could Dobey follow Bunting and Aspinall to make it 3 consecutive weeks of players picking up their first nightly wins? Or could Bunting catapult himself into playoff contention despite his nightmarish start to the campaign?
Find a treble.
48 the target, so another single 16 leaves him a dart for the title at tops. And Chris Dobey reigns in Rotterdam. He had to wait over 2 years since his first Premier League nightly win in 2023.
I'm over the moon. Played 3 solid games, and yeah, tough matches tonight. Obviously playing good friends, and yeah, put that aside tonight and just let the darts do the talking. I said before the night happened, I firmly believe I can win it, and then going into next week I'm in good stead. So yeah, if I can get another nightly win, I've put myself right back in the mix, and yeah, I'm just happy to be playing the way I am and getting the results now.
So success is being shared around, but there was still no title for Michael van Gerwen. However, Mighty Mike made it a special Easter weekend on the European Tour to bring that drought to an end at the German Darts Grand Prix in Munich.
Van Gerwen makes it a 38th European Tour win, and it means the world to him. Been a while since he won a title. He's seen off Jan van Veen, who's had a wonderful weekend, averaged over 100 for the tournament himself, but Van Gerwen was too strong.
Another week of Premier League and another homecoming, this time for the Bullet in Liverpool.
Honestly, can't wait. Such a special place to do the media today as well. It's been a privilege to be here. Obviously, get to have a little look around and do the media, which is always good. And I honestly can't wait now for the darts to get started and get up on that stage in front of all the Liverpool fans.
Hello and a very warm welcome. You've joined us live on Sky Sports on the MLS Arena in the Liverpool!
He wants double 16 here. 2 in hand for the match to reach the semi-finals for the first time in 4 weeks, and there it is, Rob Croft with a darting demolition job as he railroads Stephen Bunting in Liverpool with a ton-topping average, voltage on target. In the first match, he wins by 6 legs to 1 to move into the semi-finals.
This turned out to be a record-breaking night for averages. Supreme quality throughout, but especially from the finalists, Gerwen Price and Luke Humphries.
He's been scuttering and spluttering, but he's found his mojo on Merseyside.
Good performance again from Chris. Not done a great deal wrong. It's been all about what this man's done right. And he gets there with a brilliant performance. Gerwen Price averaging towards 107, 50% on the double. Yeah, acknowledged by Chris Dobey. He knows that was impressive from Price. Dobey not too shabby himself.
Double 16 match start, and Luke Humphries is through to a 6th Premier League nightly final. Michael van Gerwen shakes his head. His revival was short-lived tonight. He did beat Littler, he couldn't beat Humphries.
It's been a really good performance, this, from Gerwen Price, not just in the semi-final, but in the quarter-final as well, where he dispatched Chris Dobey 6-2 with 107 average. He's beaten Rob Cross by the same scoreline with 105 average.
For a third nightly win and a crucial part of the season for Gerwen Price.
And it is his third nightly win, and he's loving life right now. He is the boss of this evening in Liverpool. 104 average in that final. It's roughly a night average of over 104. That was brilliant from start to finish from Gerwen Price. He beat Dobey, he beat Cross, and now he's beat the world #1, Luke Humphries.
And the final action of April came in Austria, a weekend of opportunity on the Euro Tour with a number of Premier League players skipping the event, and yet it turned out to be an increasingly familiar champion.
Martin Schindler makes it a European Tour hat-trick. His career continues to blossom. He jumps up to number 18 in the world and proves once again why he is a force to be reckoned with.